Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Sarah and I am the teacher behind It's a Teacher's Life by Sarah O. As you can see from today's video title, it is a Teacher's Cafe video, which means that my drink of choice today is water. I only have a little bit left, but it is in this very cute mason jar that was gifted to me. Before I get started, I wanted to make sure that you knew of all my other social media accounts. I will leave links down below in the description box. I will also leave links to my TPT store where you can find products that I've made for teachers, as well as my Amazon store. So today's topic was inspired by some thinking and reflecting that I did over spring break. Our spring break was only a week long, but it was just enough time for me to feel like I needed change within my career. So not a change in career. I still want to be a teacher. I still want to work with students, but a change within the realm of education. So to give you a little bit of background, this past November, I graduated with a master's degree in curriculum and instruction with a focus in reading. And I was also able to obtain my reading specialist certification. So naturally that opens up the door for other choices and other opportunities besides being a classroom teacher. In addition to that, I wanted to mention that I have been teaching for 7 years, and for those 7 years, I have been at the same school. I've taught 4th grade, 5th grade, I've taught in the dual language program, I've taught in the English Academy program, but the longest I've ever taught a grade was for 5 years, and that's 3rd grade, and that's where I'm at right now. I've also never switched classrooms. Well, no, I take that back. I've been in the same classroom for 5 years, which I think is a luxury because I've never had to move or I've never had to worry about packing anything. So as a result of this need for change, I decided to communicate that to my principal as well as to my colleagues, and little by little I started informing them, and they were all very supportive, but they were also kind of wondering, why I was looking for this change and what kind of change I was looking for. And to be honest, at the time, I really had no idea. I just knew that change was necessary. A couple of opportunities presented themselves when I actually started talking to my colleagues. However, either the plans fell through or it was something that I wasn't necessarily interested in. One of those opportunities was, for me to venture outside of the classroom, which I really didn't feel ready for. For some reason, I just feel like my heart is in the classroom. And I say that because I had one tough year this year because I had new behaviors and the dynamic of the group was very intense and it was very new to me. But the fact that I just, stuck it through and I didn't run out kicking and screaming because it was a very tough year, I feel like it's a testament to my desire to be within the classroom. I want to be down in the trenches, and I don't feel that sense of urgency to leave the classroom. My heart is still willing to be in there with the students. Let's fast forward a few weeks. After telling my colleagues, I took the initiative to actually just look online. I just wanted to see what was out there. If I was going to venture outside of the school, I wanted to see what was waiting for me. And to be honest, it didn't look so good. Nothing was really piquing my interest. But then one school caught my eye, and I realized after doing some research that it was a Title I school. And aside from that, the school had a very high population of Latino students, and I was like, hey, I'm Latino. Most of the students are going to be Latino. A few of them, if not many of them, are going to come from immigrant families. I was the daughter of immigrants, and I just kind of fell in love with the school. And it also kind of helped that I noticed that they were actually going to be moving to a brand new building this next school year, and I was like, that's where I need to go. And my heart was so set on it, and I got my hopes up, and I ended up applying, but unfortunately, because of the logistics of how our county takes care of the application process, I wasn't even able to get an interview. I was so disappointed because I had my heart set on it, and trust me, when I found out that the position was closed, I was heartbroken. So after that door closed, I started thinking about what I was going to do. Something that my parents have always told me is that no matter where you go, you're going to find the good, the bad, and the ugly. So they've always encouraged us to just stay where we are. And then when I think about it, I love my school. The principal is amazing, the assistant principal as well. They're also very supportive. I have a great team to work with, and all the supporting staff are just amazing. And this is kind of odd, very rarely hear anyone say this, but I actually really love the professional development at the school. So it's not that I want to run away from the school because I don't like administration or my colleagues or the students, and that I'm willing to jump at any opportunity that presents itself. So I feel that that's why I'm kind of in this limbo, because I really love where I'm at, but at the same time, I really need change, and I just don't know exactly what it is I'm looking for. I guess I'm looking for some kind of sign, or I'm waiting for that right feeling, and that I don't know if it's ever coming. I don't know when it's coming, and I don't know where it's going to be, but I just know that I want to be able to choose where I'm going, whether it's a different school or whether it's a different position within the school. Right now, I'm just playing the waiting game, and I honestly don't even know how long I have left to wait before my principal's like, hello, what's your decision? What are you doing? So I'm really hoping she kind of waits a little bit longer. I don't see her kind of rushing me at all right now. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I haven't really found anything else. But the funny thing is that I received an email last week. The principal emailed the entire team telling us that all of third grade is going to be moving out of the school and into portables. So who knows, maybe that's the change that I need. At any rate, that is where I'm at right now. So I'm curious to know, have you been through the same thing that I'm going through right now, or are you going through it as well, where you're like at this crossroads and you don't know what your next step is in your career? I'll keep you posted on whatever it is that happens or whatever decision I take. I will definitely make sure to inform you. If you guys are going through the same thing or have been through the same thing, please leave me some advice, or let me know how it is you dealt with it. And, if not, what are your plans for next year? What are you going to be doing? What grade are you teaching? Where are you going to be teaching? I would love to know. So with that said, I'm going to leave you here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Please comment down below, and don't forget to click the subscribe button. I'm also on Instagram, and I have a TPT store. I'll have all the links down below so that you can check them out. Just click on show more.